Hi. I'm not gonna do one of those fucking what some of those YouTube videos do where they, sit and talk forever and then the actual point of the video is just a whole 10 seconds out of the whole 10 minutes. I'm not gonna be like that. That's just a dick move. So I'm just gonna get right to the video. There you go. We're in Valorant. Okay. And I'm gonna show you how to get a black Crosshair. Now, if you know Valorant, you know that there's so many customizations to Crosshair. I know this one's titled Red Ninja Star, but this is because this was a Red Ninja Star, but I changed it to the black one. So if you go to primary and you check the color, normally the only options you get are white, green, yellow, green, green, yellow, yellow, cyan, pink, and red. There is no black option. So with that being said, if you want a black Crosshair, here is what you're going to need. You're going to need to copy my settings. So go to your settings, open up Valorant right now. You want to go to Crosshair, the very first page, make it a new preset, whatever. Crosshair color, put it as white. Outlines on, outline opacity, outline thickness, both on 1. Center dot off, center dot opacity and thickness doesn't matter because it's off. Override firing error offset with crosshair offset, and override all primary crosshairs with primary crosshair off and off. Now if you just keep scrolling down and go to the inner lines tab, show inner lines on, inner line opacity 1, inner line length 1, inner line thickness 1, and inner line offset 4. You need to turn movement and firing error off, and then when you do that, it doesn't matter what your multiplier is, but just put it at 1 anyway. And then finally the outer lines, keep these on, outline opacity 0.1, outline length 1, outline thickness 1, outline offset 3, movement error off, movement error multiplier 1, firing error off, and firing error multiplier 1. Now this is going to be, it's going to look, I don't know how well it comes out in the recording, but there is a little, just teeny bits of white on all 4 of these lines. But when you go in game, which I'm about to do now, you will see that it is actually fully black and it isn't, it isn't actually colored. Now, this might be difficult for people to use because obviously the colors, the game might already be dark. It might be that it blends in with the background too much and you can't actually see it. It might not be very contrasting coming off of an enemy's color. But this is what it looks like. It's visible. It is visible in the lighter areas. Now, obviously, in darker areas like this, crosshair isn't there. A little bit visible. You get what I mean. As long as you are very vibrant and the map isn't too dark, which I don't think there is many that are. Now, obviously, this coming up and reflecting off an enemy, it is somewhat visible. Maybe not as visible as white would be, for example. But I mean, it's whatever best suits you. So if you don't end up liking this, then obviously change the color. But obviously black is not actually an option. There's very limited colors you could choose from for a crosshair. Now there has been some crazy crosshairs made on Valorant, and obviously, again, none of these obviously have black because black is not a color option. But if you wanted to change it up a bit, maybe show it off, maybe use it and get used to it, people wonder how you got it, what your crosshair settings are, then copy this, give it a try in game. If this does help you, obviously do let me know, tell me how you get on with it. And yeah, very short and sweet video.